procurement of the PCR testing kits of 900 people, Sansure kits and other kits, inactivation supplies, PRC consumables, 7 PRC machines, 10 automated extracting machine, and 10 biomedical freezer, additional equipment for subnational and regional testing laboratories. Kasi itong ano dito, when you use public funds on anything that's medical or medicine, you want to have the health assessment. I think it comes from the Department of Health. But unfortunately, until now, they're still debating on the efficacy of the rapid test we would like to buy. Alam mo, there is no FDA ruling yet because they cannot act on it without the assessment, something, health assessment of maybe the entire country before they would act on it, ang FDA, which I can understand. But yung assessment na galing sa DOH or a section of that department handling the assessment of the entire health spectrum, it's been there and nobody seems would like to act on it with in a jiffy. Parang ano pa sila, dalaw-dalawang isip. And there's a rule that we cannot use public funds to buy medical supplies, medicines, without the FDA signal. So there's a na-hostage yung mga rapid tests we would like to buy. I will take the risk. I will order the health department and everybody. In the meantime, private sector is doing it. Maybe we can take over someday or do it all together with your help. I am clearing the way by ordering the purchase. Total, walang FDA local. But what we are trying to buy outside is approved by the FDA, United States of America. So in a sense that almost all of what we eat by products of all sorts, pagka meron ng FDA approved, there's in the box FDA and galing Amerika, kumpante naman tayo niyan. As a matter of fact, I do not really believe that they would do more testing. Ganun lang yan. So, pagka walang yung assessment galing doon sa baba sa DOH, hindi natin mabili. I'm clearing the way. I will ask the Secretary Duque to talk to the people in charge, si Secretary Galvez, and they can proceed to buy it immediately, as fast as you can really do the procurement at this time. Take note of the fact that we are all in this, the entire world. We might not have the supply, and also my fear that kung nandyan yung antibody, of course the rich nations will get it first before we can. And that I placed a condition there na kung nandyan na yung antibody available na sa market dito and that's being sold in quantity, in numbers, then I'm inclined to maybe at that time lift the lockdown. Yes, Secretary Morales.
Mr. President, we might have a solution to the problem. Yung limitation po natin is because of the Universal Health Care Law. And the Universal Health Care Law specifically provides na yung DOH and PhilHealth cannot procure unless may approval ng HTA Council. Ito yung HTAC, yung Health Technology Assessment Council. But nothing will preclude, Mr. President, any other agency from purchasing. So hindi lang pwede ang DOH at PhilHealth, but because we're in the state of calamity, OCD can purchase. So tama yung sabi mo, sir, na si Secretary Galvez and OCD can do the purchase. Or PSDBM, sir. Basta wag lang DOH PhilHealth, but PSDBM can do the purchasing or the OCD, sir.
How much?
Sir, we have to tandem the PCR and the for safety, sir. So we will if we will buy 900,000 actually sir, 40,000 kits of Sansure can already test 900,000. So if we will test 900,000, the rapid test should be more or less twice as the PCR. So the PCR that we will be buying worth 3.3 billion to include all the capacitation of more or less 28 nationwide accredited civilian and private government hospitals, because we believe in your briefing.
2 million.
Uh,
2 million.
Two-
Test 2 million.
Yes, sir, 2 million. Actually, we will test on a rapid test 2 million and 900,000 for the PCR for the confirmatory. So that's the we have to have really to have a safety for the false positive and false negative with the PCR, and also in order for us also to test the efficacy of the rapid test. So that's the point, sir, that we have to really to buy both.
How much do you need?
The